No, there's not. Stop it.
Yes, there is.
No.
That's why you left it there.
No, I left it there to conceal this area. Alright, what's up there, guys? Welcome back to the Dig Detecting. As you can see, we're out in the bush. Andrew's kicking around a rock. He thinks there's gold in it, but there's not. As I said, it's just to conceal this area. Last week we were in here. We did not do any filming, but I pulled about 0.93 of a gram from that hole that Andrew's compacting down. Stop it, I've got to dig it back out. So look, we were in here the other week, as I said. We ran out of time. It was school day. Did not do any filming, but come across the target here. Dug it out, it was gold, and then about 9-10 more bits of gold, and as I said, I got about a gram out. So I quickly threw some branches and sticks and what have you, filled my hole in, concealed it the best I could, and I got out of here. But you know what I'm doing today? It's a sad day. We're back here and we're gonna hunt this little hole out. We're gonna dig it all back out again, and we're gonna move all these sticks and branches in front of us, and we're gonna get the gold. And Andrew, he's off to his little home down at the dam.
Yeah, I've got my little teepee down there. I'll be able to sit in there and chill for the day.
Chill for the day. You got to get gold for the day.
Right.
You won't get gold chilling.
Here, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why you've got the gold detector in your hand, mate.
Yeah,
So
I've got to get a duck for lunch.
duck for no. Well, you've got pie, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
And we've got our pies and sausage rolls heating up in the Blue Eddy as we speak, or heating up by the Blue Eddy. We're not far away from lunch, as you can see. We're a bit late out the gate, but well, we're going to make a start. And I swear to God, in about well, 5 minutes of clearing this area, I'm going to have my first bit of gold, and Andrew's going to love it. Let's go.
All right. Rock and roll. See you later.
Yeah, I'm currently in the Ballarat Hospital. Oh,
You can't bring anybody.
why didn't I bring my tripod, Andrew?
I don't know.
Seriously though, 2 seconds, and this will be gone.
There's your log.
Work like a Chinaman.
Chinamen don't work that hard.
You want to make a bet?
Nah, I've seen them in action, mate. Lazy
Ding dong.
buggers.
Ding dong.
They get on the opium and sit down and do nothing.
Oh, no wonder I need a new pick.
Yeah, no wonder.
Alright. Do you reckon that looks good?
Yeah, I'll let you know at the end of the morning.
It's a nice clean carpet now. You swinging on it, are you? Get out of here.
I don't think I'll find anything.
Alright, 6,000. If you're on, you're about to interfere.
Yeah, I'll turn it off.
I reckon I wrecked them, so I do.
One right there, mate.
I reckon 2 seconds.
But you got a target right there.
I'm gonna have a target.
Yeah, we got one right there. There is, there's one right there.
That's massive. What'd you drop?
Nothing.
Can't be nothing. Good.
In that rock. No. Bit of a screen, that, but anyhow.
What did you bury? He's out. Throwing rubbish in here, aren't you?
No. No.
Where are you? Up the back here. I think there's 2 targets. I dropped a bloody thing.
Drop the bugger.
That sounds
Rusty. Fucking rusty.
5 minutes, I have my first target to be gold, he said. We nailed it.
You nailed it.
Literally.
Well and truly.
Alright, that was, you planted that, I swear.
No.
There's more there too, there's a heap of rust. So, yeah, listen to it all. So we're just gonna have to...
You can see why they put the sticks over it.
Well, maybe the sticks were there and someone's just throwing all their rubbish in amongst it.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, I'll just clear it up.
Yep. Oh well. Good luck.
Make a start. As soon as you walk away, I'm going to have my first bit of gold, I reckon.
Oh, come on.
It's generally how it happens.
Stop fucking around. I want to see a bit of gold come in.
Alright. We'll go to where I was getting it the other day. Right here. This is a little hot spot, Andrew.
Hot spot?
Yep.
Yeah, the sun's on it, so it probably is a hot spot.
The sun's on it. We'll just clear back a bit first. Don't tell anybody about my hot spot, will you?
No, the sun's on it. It's that giveaway.
There's the target. See that one?
Yeah, I heard that one.
Good target. Alright, so. Whew. I haven't even ground balanced the machine, Andrew. Hear that?
That's very faint.
That was a very faint target, but
Yeah.
I did hear something. Boom!
We're on.
On fire. Oh, I feel like it. I was really cold there before. I'm not now. Good way to warm up. This will be rock gold, I reckon. Because look at all the rocks, Andrew. There's lots of rocks, Andrew. Oh, sexy.
Very faint.
Look at that root. It's all dead. Better be around here, not dead.
Had plenty of them dead roots.
You can't say that.
Oh, you're on video.
Yeah, I'm still videoing, man. The trees.
Well, you better cut that bit out.
The trees got you. Well, actually, it might not have you. Hang on. You might have.
Had the voice from there though.
You might have shifted in the wind. I know. No, you're still there. Actually, you don't want to film because you probably be a better film crew than the tree there. The tree doesn't do much talking. Hey,
I'll try not to swear.
see, I'll just show you. See where the cameras are here? Keep your bloody fingers out of the way.
That's where you put your fingers in it. That's the finger holders.
These sausages need to stay around the other side of the phone, not over the camera. Can you put them over the camera?
Yeah,
That's the go.
Where
Put 'em
are
over
we?
the
Oh,
camera.
down here.
People can't see.
Ooh,
You said it was soft.
it was before. It was soft as. Now she's a screamer.
That's what she said. Well, he said.
I think it's still in.
That's what he said.
Definitely still in.
This is going to be an R-rated video, Andrew.
Oh, so I can get out in me undies.
you lucky undies.
Yeah, me orange ones.
If that's not out now, he said, but I don't know what is, he said. Yeah, R-rated video, this one. I'm going to put the rating on the thumbnail
In
of
those
this
rocks,
video.
mate.
So you can swear, you can do whatever you want in this video, Andrew.
Okay.
Oh, there he is.
Back in 1857, we were getting ready to horse and cart it.
Horse and car what?
The gold.
Oh, not this piece.
No.
This piece is small. He doesn't belong on the back of a horse and cart. Do you reckon it is actually gold? Or do you reckon we're just wasting our time with rubbish? Because guess what?
Gold. Lead shot.
Lead shot. Oh dear. Well, within 5 minutes, I'm going to have my first piece of gold.
Oh well.
That's how the gold game goes, though, isn't
That's how
it?
it goes.
Nailed the first piece, leaded the second piece. Perfect. All right, let's keep going down and open up this area we're standing on, because this area, as said, produced nearly 1 gram of gold. We'll get through the rubbish, which we're pulling out already. We'll get through the rubbish, we're going to get the gold.
All right. Good luck.
Oh, well, thank you, Andrew.
No worries. And I kept my finger out of the holes.
You did bloody well, mate. A pro now you are. All right, well, Andrew's taken off down into his gully to find a few ducks and hopefully some gold. And as you can see, we've got really busy in this little patch. We've really opened it up. We're just pushing all the material off to the sides and then digging down and just continuing on, you know, sweeping over with the detector, find no signals, pull another inch or two back. And when we're finished, we'll just collapse it all back in on itself and return it to normal. We've been digging a lot of rubbish over the back here too, lead and rusty nails, what have you. And it's not the right type of material. I'm just going to give you a look at this. You've got a few odd stones, what have you, quartz stones, slate stones, but see the difference in the dirt? Let's actually take some over here. So what's actually happening is we're digging off the side of a mullikeep at the moment, little miner's hole off to the side of us off to the left, and what he's done is he's thrown his tailings out, and that's where we're seeing the difference in colouring in dirt. But over there where we've just grabbed a handful from, it's real that dark, loamy topsoil stuff, and that has no gold in it. So we can get gold over there, no doubt. We need to shift off all the rubbish and all the topsoil first, get down into that nice clay, sandstone clay stuff. So we've got a target here, and we did have, and I'm certain this one, there he is, I'm certain this one's going to be gold, because, there he is. You can hear him moving around. Basically though, we're in the right material for this one, whereas prior we weren't. There he is there. So let's empty the scoop. He's actually stuck in the stone by the feels of it, and he is too. So a little bit of gold that the miner's thrown out, and if we put him up on the knee, we'll probably be able to, yeah, there he is hanging outside. Be able to see him there. I'm going to zoom you right in, but we will crack him out just quickly. And look, it's tiny, it's small, but you find enough of these, and you find them so easily stuck in the sandstone. You know, the miners literally threw it out. If they didn't wash their material properly, they just missed it all. So if you find enough of these in a little area, you're not really working hard for it, well, you come out with some good gold at the end of the day. So he's quite the nice little nugget actually. A bit bigger than what I was expecting. So zoom you back in there, and that there is probably a 0.04, 0.05, which is about, well, about $10 worth of gold nearly. So not too bad. Great way to start after digging all that rubbish. And now we're on the money. I think we're going to continue on and keep going down and finding a lot more. Let's go. All right, that's awesome. Let's show you what we've just done. So just after that first, 6,000, nearly kicked you over, nearly snapped the handle. Don't want to do that, we need to swing it. First target there was gold, and it was a ripper little piece. We got him in the stone. And the second target coming out, try and zoom in there, I'm a bit shaky, trying to catch my breath. I've been digging like a Chinaman, I have, once again. But the second target has come out right in front of us. Now, I didn't dig that big hole just to get the second target out. I dug that big hole because that's the hole that I had opened up Friday, Thursday last week, I can't remember. Today is Saturday though, and about a week ago I had this hole opened up. And there was a ton of gold in here. As I said, I pulled nearly 1 gram of gold just from this hole. I had to fill it in, get out of here for the boys, throw some sticks and branches on top. Now, we went a little bit more gung-ho this morning, went a little bit more crazy cat. However, this hole is where the main majority of gold come out from. So this is what I'm going to be mainly concentrating my time on. And I've got the headphones around my neck. We do have that little bit of gold in the scoop oppie that we just showed you, and in actual fact he come from the tailing from the throw out. So I was digging this hole back out and it was all fluffy and loose and what have you, because it was just freshly dug. Everything else around is hard packed still, so we're going to have to dig for that. But the throw out there, I was just checking it, got a signal in the back corner, bingo, gold. It's actually not even hearing it there, but this one here, I'm going to take you off Bluetooth, let's have a listen. Down in the hole, and this is why I filled it in You know, like I always say, fill your holes in part of your miners right, but fill them in too most importantly, you don't want other people getting onto your patch. You know, when I leave here today, this will all be covered back up again. And the reason being is because I can come back and work it time and time again. Now you can see, I think we've got 2 in there. We've definitely got one up the back though. And he sounds great. He sounds amazingly great. So we're going to go after him in a second. We are going to crack this one out first. And we'll do him together and give you a look. But look, just work those areas, work them hard like I said there last week. And make sure you fill your holes in. Because this area here could have easily been ransacked quite easily by someone else. You know, this is a very popular area. But coming back here a week on, and none of those branches had moved. They're all... Oh, there we go. There's 2 bits of gold in that. They're all in the same position. I was nearly going to put my finger on the 1 bit of gold that I see just then and throw the rest out. Lucky I didn't. That happened the other day too, actually, in this area. The stones can be really tricky. I pulled a bit of gold. I pulled a target out and what I thought was going to be gold. Gave it a look and thought, that's lead, bugger. And then I thought, oh, I best just crush it up, and I did. And well, turns out it was gold. So I nearly threw a little bit of lead into the pouch accidentally, not even thinking. Did we have 2 or 1? No, I reckon we got 2. That's another one down there. It's just a bit dirty. So 2 bits of gold on that one, I think. I'll have to clean that other bit, but definitely 1. Let's keep going and let's dig out that next screaming signal. And he's going to be a lot bigger. Let's have a look. Well, you get those days, don't you? I thought today was going to be really, really productive. I thought we were going to come in here, open up our hole from last time where we got all those bits of gold and get lucky again. But it hasn't been so. As I said, you get those days. We got 2 bits of gold in the bottle. That's where we started off, and we filled our holes in, threw all the sticks back on top, and the sticks that are on top there come from in front of us. You would have remembered all this space here was all covered in sticks, and this is a spot that we've just been working for the last hour and a half, and with no good results. We've done all the work, we've done all the hard work. We're not getting the results that we want. We're not finished though yet, and the problem with when you move the sticks and what have you, you've got such a build up of leaf litter on top, and even under that, you know, by the time you go through that, you've still got another couple of inches of soil, of you know, decomposed mulch, what have you, and topsoil. So we are going to go for some lunch right now. Andrew's even coming down here. I just looked at the clock, 12:10. Andrew's even coming down going, where are you, Luke? You've got the key to the car, mate. And he's probably hungry. What do you reckon, Andrew? Shit? No good? No, me neither. Well, 2 bits, but considering all the work I've done. Oh, not a lazy prospector today. I'm a hungry prospector. Let's go have some lunch. Alrighto, first things first, let's get this jumper off. Oh, next hand out, it's extremely hot. We've just finished lunch. We've come back down with a plan B, and our plan B is working perfectly. Don't really know what it is, it's just wander around aimlessly looking for signals. But that's our plan B. And check this out. We've got this one here just off the gutter here, off the little trench that the miners have dug. And as soon as I pulled him out of the hole, I thought, oh, you couldn't be, could you? But look at that ironstony, laminated, looks sandstone, slate, quartz. It's got it all in this stone. And not only does it have all that, it's also got a signal. The Big Daddy, check this out. Okay, it doesn't sound that good that way. Let's go this way. Oh, find the sweet spot, hang on. It's too big to handle. Now, it doesn't sound all that loud, and it sounds sort of like it's around the back here. But the thing is, they could have a massive chunk of gold or lots of gold, and the reason why it's not screaming its head off is because the gold is embedded right inside. It could be, you know, an inch in even. So that's a mighty big rock for us to crush up and take home. We're going to be panning it all off. That could have a lot of gold in it. So it's just, look, you really got to check these things out. And all these stones laying around on the ground, you swing over all of them because you just never know what they could have in them. Just trying to break him up a little bit there. I don't know if it's the best idea to do because we could lose gold. we'll just check those pieces that fell off too. And we'll just check around here with the detector. But yeah, I think we'll just wait till we get home, crush him up. He's all on that back half there. If we flip him around to that side, don't really get much at all. Right there, right there. So we'll hide him in the bush because I'm going down from the car, not up to the car. So we'll hide him strategically. Where can we put it? Aha, I know. Now it'll swing up there. Perfect. We'll come back and get him when we're on our way out. All right, well, plan B is coming together. It's very similar to plan A though. Move a few sticks and branches, don't leave the air until all the targets are gone. Oh dear, this one's our next one. And I'm all pumped up after lunch. I had about 6 or 7 party pies. I had about 2 sausage rolls. Geez, I'm well looked after today, although I'm looking after myself. So there we go, next bit of gold and another stone for us to crush when we get home. That is so exciting, and we're not far from the other stone. We've got a little bit of work going on here. That's where we got the big guy out though, and we filled our hole in. And well, this one, well, he can hang out with the I hope I didn't go down the log. He can hang out with the big guy. We know we've got 2 to come back and collect. Let's keep going. Oh, that's awesome, absolutely awesome. Little bit of lead, same hole, next target, gold, love it. And that's number about 3 or 4 since we started back for lunch. Isn't that funny how that happens? We went there all the way to lunch and really did bugger all. We got 2 pieces, 2 tiny pieces. Since lunch, we found a big stone, rock on. We've also found that other little stone, which is absolutely screaming. And now another bit of gold. So 3 bits of gold in the container. Ka-toink. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 bits of gold in the container. Losing my shit, I am. 3 bits of gold in the container and 2 stones. That big one, he really excites me. If you didn't catch our video there last week, Andrew and I crushed up a big stone like what we found there just before. A little bit smaller, but we crushed it up and it was a cracker. Andrew panned it off. He got the good pan. I planned that. And well, Andrew panned it off, and I think it was about probably 0.3, 0.4 of a gram of gold, nearly half a gram of gold in that one little stone. It was just amazing. Let's see if we can get another signal out of here, out of there. The pic just fell down, and we'll move on to the next. All right, well, next dig, someone else's hole. Where do I want to sit the coil? Probably where I had it, about there. We're going to give you a listen to this one. If this is gold, it's going to be the smallest piece of gold on earth. I'm thinking it's that little ball there, but it's not. And I knew that. What is it? I said it's going to be so small. Do we? Oh, I think it's out. I don't even know. Aha! Oh yeah, you're in trouble now. There's no getting away from the 6,000, even when you're little. Dink. It's a bit of gold. And someone, what's really cool too, someone had actually went after this hole. So I wasn't the first one to dig it. Slick the fingers there. Ooh. And I just thought I'd just see what they were chasing. And I did, and we did, and well, here we are with our gold. Another bit of gold. Looks very black, doesn't it? Why is it so black? My fingers are dirty. I tried to clean it. I put it in my mouth, but, well, knowing me, I will swallow it. I'm not hungry, but I like to swallow gold. There he is. Looks like a little fly poo with a pinch off at the end. Awesome. That look, that we're on fire after lunch, and that's how it happens some days. You know, some days you're on fire in the morning, you get nothing after lunch, and then other days it's the other way around. You have a feed, you get back to it, and bingo, the gold just keeps coming out. Let's see if we can grab the next one. Twink. Little twink. Well, I've soiled my pants, I have. Not in the way you think I'm saying it, because I'm looking for gold one-handed. with the camera in the other hand. I'm just waiting for it to scream. But I can't even really hear it because the headphones are off. Where is it? It's going to be small. Oh, okay, I give up. No, I don't. There it is. Awesome. Go away, dirt. Let's have a look what we've got. Coinked, toink. Oh, there it is. It's tiny. I knew it was going to be small because of the signal that it was sounding off with. And something I didn't mention there before either. We've got our mate over here today in this patch of bushland. His name is Joe. Joe's become a really good friend coming here over the last, 12 months or more. And Joe's been really, really good. And look, he always shows us what he's got. We show him what we've got. We all tell each other where we've got it from too, and how deep, and working what settings. All try and help each other out. It's just sort of what it's about. And Joe's a lovely, lovely bloke. And look, credit to him. He puts the hard work in, and there's a lot of days where he'll come out with half gram, 2 grams. Like, he does really, really well. Really well. So credit to you, Joe. You put the work in, mate. You deserve everything you get. Mind you, as Andrew says, stop stealing our gold. I'm just joking. The bush is for everybody. Although we did walk in on to Joe this morning, and Andrew said, "I'll go up to him and tell him it's private property and he can't be here." Like, shit stirring. Obviously, Joe knows it's not. But I walked up and said, this place is private property, mate. And he said, "Yeah, for us 3. Good on you, Joe. So awesome. Let's bag this one. Let's continue on. Who knows? We might even see Joe a little bit later. If not, we'll catch up with Andrew and see the gold that he's got. And I know he's got a piece now because he yelled out through the bushes there before. Woohoo! Eureka! Let's keep going. Cue interesting stone number 5 or 6, I don't know. Listen to it though. Screaming like a donkey. Can I see gold? Or can I see lead? I think this is going to actually be gold because it's the right material. Let's go. Oh, there's actually a stone there too. Alright, it's definitely gold. Let's double check that. I always love it because when you get to this point, you know it can't be lead. It's got to be the yellow. And that is an absolute screaming donkey. So he's going to have a big chunk of gold in it. This could have like 0.2, 0.3 hanging out the side. Oh, yes, it does. I don't know how much weight, but I can see the gold. He was down in the miner's hole too. Look at that. Oh, what a Chinaman. That is just awesome. He's quite a big piece. And you heard him screaming. I honestly thought that was going to be rubbish. You little donkey. That is awesome. Let's give you one more listen. We'll take him off Bluetooth because what you're hearing is coming through my headphones. That's a great way to... Like, I'm not saying we're finishing. I'm beside myself, I am. 2 o'clock on the dot. Let's lick it. Ugh. That's a great way to continue on in the afternoon. Gold all through it, it does. That is a screaming cat. Donkey cat. Oh, I love it. They get you really excited, these ones. They really, really do. Look at the gold. He's right through to the top. Like, that could be 3 different stones. That could just be one chunk of gold. Oh, exciting. Stay tuned for that one. We're not going to bust him in the bush, because if we do, and it has multiple pieces, we're going to lose them, aren't we? You know what I'm going to do now too? Sticks and branches out of the way. Sticks and branches out of the way there. And we're going to dig out a little bit more out of this material, because where there's one, there could be more. Let's have a look. Exciting. Toink! That big guy. Don't tell Andrew. Well, we just discovered where our good luck's coming from, and I was about to stand up and show you him, but there he is there. Little red robin. Come here, fella. There he is. I love those birds. They're so cool. Little red chest on them. Turn around, mate. We want to see ya. Oh, okay. Just fly away then. Just awesome. Oh, there he is. He's on the ground, he is. I think he's following me because I'm digging up the ground. So he's probably trying to find grubs and worms. And there he is, getting a vantage point, looking for the next bit of gold. It's down there, he said. Oh, it's all over the... There's birds everywhere. I'm like the bird man today. All right, let's get busy and let's clear this hole out. Surely there's going to be more gold in here. All right, well, give us a look. We just got Joe over here. We're just getting that last target out of here, and I'll show Joe that one in a minute. It's a bloody ripper. Do you want me to scoop, mate? There we go. That's all mine now. Possession's 9/10 of the law. No, I'm just joking. So this is all the stones that you've got out today. There's that foliated line. Straight
Finding
through.
them all along these lines.
Yep, along the ironstone lines. Joe does really, really well, like I was saying there on camera before.
It's in every one of them.
Every one. Thanks, Joe. No, I'm joking. So I'm just going to put them down there very carefully, mate. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 stones to crush. And I love your little bottle here. I love this plastic little bottle. Oh, down the bottom there. I might have to roll them around to get them on film.
A bit of water in there. By the time I get home, it's shaking around in the pocket and it'll be all clean.
Amazing. And I do that when I get home. I put water in it, but I really should be doing it out in the field. So they're self-cleaning. Yep. So I love it. So 8 stones, and what do you got, about 8 pieces in there or more?
I got well over a gram.
Probably, yeah, easy a gram today. So you've done really well. And like I said, Joe puts the effort in. What time did you start this morning, mate?
9:30.
9:30. And what are we now? We're 2:07.
Pulling the pin now.
Yeah, and we were out the gate late today, me and Andrew. We didn't rock up till a bit after 10. So that's why Joe's got all the gold. He's worked for it and we haven't. And we stopped for lunch early. We're lazy prospectors, Andrew and I. It's still good though. We're still getting the gold, and that one was a nice piece. I'll actually show Joe that piece. He's a bloody ripper, mate. And I've actually got 2 other stones just hidden off in the bush at the moment, only due to the fact that I couldn't carry them. So that's the last one that just came out. He's just off the side there. He's a bloody ripper.
Beauty. It's
oh,
it's a nice little bit.
It is, and I thought it was going to be rubbish.
It's in a bit of dried out clay.
Yeah, you can see he sort of runs from that big piece all the way through to the back there. Yep. And then, yeah, just your normal other common standard run-of-the-mill pieces. It's not a bad run.
Been a good day.
But I think I need to spend another, 2 hours here to get... Yeah, I've got more work to do before I get out of here and working on this hole next. So thanks, Joe, for showing us that. We'll keep going on this hole and we'll come back hopefully with another bit of gold. Well, how cool is that, eh? Joe is a bloody legend. And thanks for showing us your gold too, Joe. It's very kind, and you did not have to, mate. It's very, very kind. And you will notice too, I didn't film Joe's face. Joe didn't really want to be on film, but I did ask him nicely if I could have a look at his gold and show you guys. He does exceptionally well, as I said. And so do we. There is our next piece. Joe's just walked off. We got that so quick that, well, I just heard his car start up. So he hadn't even made it back to the car yet. And bingo, we've got a nice little triangle bit, sort of, by the looks. That's look, that's just incredible. Working this stack and working it well. You know, we've got that last piece under here, and I can't wait to crack him out and see him. But that just sort of told me, you know, no one's ever worked this stack at all, because how did that piece get missed? And there's another one. So awesome stuff. Thanks again, Joe. We're on to our next. Happy bottles today. Let's have a look. Sad face. Happy face. Woohoo! Right on the MINELAB sticker. Happy bottle, all right. Got some crazy cool gold in there. And there is our next little speckler. He's probably the tiniest piece today. And Joe said to me, he goes, mate, if you're picking those up with the 11-inch coil, well, you're doing exceptionally well. Like the 11-inch coil, you know, it's not known to pick up the small stuff. Like it's known to pick up the tiny stuff. But God, that was small, that last nugget. So probably 0.002, tiny little nugget. But awesome. And I'll just show you too, that nugget come just from well, there. But if we take a couple of meters step over here, or a couple of steps, a couple of meters over here, I meant to say, you'll see the patch there I was hunting about, well, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I think it was. I'll throw a video up top left corner, you'll be able to check it out if you want. But we spent all day just in this little patch, what you see on camera right now. We got about 1 gram of gold, if not over 1 gram of gold, I can't quite remember. We did exceptionally well though, and it just goes to show, you know, covering that ground so extremely well. You know, I think we went back and forth and round and up and down. We went all over this this little patch. We moved all those sticks and branches and we got a gram of gold. And it just goes to show, you know, if you really work that ground thoroughly, like Joe did there before. I mean, all the gold that you've seen Joe have there before, he really didn't walk too far at all. Once again, it was probably a little patch area about the size of this in front of us. So just work the ground and, well, work it hard. Let's keep going. Deadline for today is 4 p.m, 3:47. Andrew's got about 13 minutes to get up through the bush, and I keep looking out for him. I can't see him, but I do keep looking out for him. I keep thinking he's walking up behind me, but it's the birds. Right, we've got a target in this one. I can just hear it in the headphones. The little birds keep flying between the trees and flapping their wings, making me think Andrew's coming, flapping his wings. Saying about all the gold he's got. I threw this one out too by mistake, so what I might do is go 2 hands on it, because I dare say he's tiny. Because I accidentally threw him out the first time, and then I had to, yeah, he used to, had to re-scoop him, I did. Alright, he's up the front, so I'm going to exit all that stuff out of the back of the scoop. Right up the front again. So let's do this. So let's divide it. Yep, righto. Get rid of that. We just pushed him to the back. We'll see if we can get him on camera. Alright. Can do stuff. He's going to be in a stone. He's going to be in a stone. Where's the stone? Not that one. Not that one. Not that one either. Oh, geez, he's tiny. Absolutely tiny. But it's still gold. But geez, that's small. Once again, they're 11-inch coil. It is gold. Does a magnificent job. To get gold that small, like no one really wants that gold that small, but then again, we all want gold that small, because when we're finding it, we're happy, aren't we? And it all adds up, and I'd rather go off home with something like that, or 10 little pieces like that, than, well, none at all, like some people do, and then complain that there's no gold out there, or complain that, you know, finding bits like that, why would you bother? Well, I'd rather, as I said, find bits like that, and multiple bits like that, than nothing at all. The 11-inch coil is doing a magnificent job. Awesome. Another one for the container. Sounding good. You know what is funny? Today I feel like I'm carrying around pet rocks. I've got about 4 in the pouch behind me. We've got pet rock, which I've named Rocky, over on the log there. Hey Rocky, what's up, man? We've also got another rock, which I'm running out of names. We've got Yonnies in the pouch, Rock, or Rocky up on the log. This one can be Basil, because have a listen. Buddy Basil. Bloody Basil, alright. Let's put you over with Rocky. So we got Baz. What's up, man? Rocky, legend. And we're still pulling out signals out of this hole. You can see it's only a very tiny little miner's hole. Had trees growing up through it, and then it's probably fallen over, which is maybe the remnants around us. And then Woodchopper Man, he's just chopped that stump there. So he's cleared up this little area, which is great for us, and great because we can find more pet rocks. See if we can grab another one. Rocky! Here he is! Andrew! Oh, full of excitement, lost in space I have been. Full of excitement I have been. Well, let me introduce you to Rocky. Rocky. Yeah, he's a big fella. Don't piss him off, because I think he might be able to take you, mate. He might. Hold your hand out. That's Rocky Balboa. That's Balboa. Yeah, and run up the steps, mate. Right about here. Oh, I don't know if I'll run up the steps with that one. right about there. It's like barrel. Yeah, right. Like a stepped-on cat. Okay. So pretty good, and it could be a fair way in. And let me introduce you to the other one. I did call him Baz, but I'm thinking his name probably should be, well, I'm going to call him Doug. What do you reckon? Doug. Oh, Douglas. Here's my bro. What do you reckon about Doug, bro? This is Doug. Welcome to the club. Do you like my Kiwi accent, bro?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. So Doug.
There it is, right there.
Doug and Rocky.
Right there.
Where are you bloody looking? No, that's just white stuff.
Oh, that's
Gold doesn't rub. You get so excited, mate.
I do.
More excited than me.
Yeah,
Have
probably.
you been naming your stones though?
Yeah.
Have you?
I've been swearing at him.
Oh,
I just broke my last two over there.
so no Doug and no, hang on.
No.
Rocky and Doug.
No. Shit, no.
Got to use the Kiwi accent. It's somewhere around here.
Yeah,
You said a quartz, like
quartz
it's.
hanging out.
Oh, he's knobbly. He's sort of loose. Oh no. Oh, sort of is. It's like a loose tooth, Andrew.
I've had a few of them over the
Yeah,
years.
so have I. None lately, thankfully.
Yeah, I got none now.
But yeah, all that's quartz
Yeah.
embedded in. It's such
Very good.
interesting matrix mix, isn't it? Like when you see the
Yeah, well, I had one like that, and yeah, it was,
just dud.
it was shit.
Well, you should have gave him a name.
No, I should have named
He
it.
would have done good for you.
Yeah, might have.
Yeah,
But this is heavy.
it is heavy. It's full of gold. That's why.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
right.
Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to break him up on the track quickly because I don't think it's worth taking the whole thing home
Yeah.
because I don't believe there's gold.
Definitely.
Yeah, what seems to be in this sort of
Well, that looks like a seam running right through there.
yeah, and the laminated ironstone you can see, and it's sort of like in a bubble right there.
Yeah.
It seems. Let me give you a listen. I'm on.
I'll carry a rock out for you if you like.
Oh, Rocky. I've been between digs because I can't fit him in the pouch. So every dig, I pick up Rocky and Doug, and I take them off into the bush. Well, Doug just come out not long ago, but Rocky's been with me all afternoon. And then check out Doug. He was a bit angrier there before, Doug. Where is he? About there. And,
More.
oh mate. I should just show you this when I get home, but I can't help myself. It's too exciting. I think we all know what I'm going to get out. Listen to this one, Andrew, would ya?
That's in quartz, is that?
Not telling.
It's in quartz.
Not telling.
It's in quartz. The unknown reason quartz makes it amplify.
Well, you're wrong. It's not in quartz.
It's not in quartz?
No. Sandstone.
It looks like quartz to me.
Yeah, no, it's sandstone.
Yeah,
Definitely.
right.
Definitely sandstone. I can
Right.
crush it. And it's white, not quartz white.
It's quartz.
It's not quartz. If you think that's quartz, you need another set of spectacles on top of your other spectacles. You need double magnifying glasses, Andrew. That is sandstone, slate sandstone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I see you chipping quartz off the side there, mate.
Yeah, it's been an acid.
What you doing there, buddy?
It's been an acid. It's got all soft.
Don't wreck my quartz nugget.
It just looked like quartz when you're holding it.
Well, you need to learn to trust me more. I'm telling you. Oh, I know. And I'll tell you, you probably don't want to trust me.
Probably not. Probably one of the worst ones to trust.
Oh, come on.
Hey.
Come on. I'll sell you a VE Commodore's never been out bush, never been through large bodies of water, never been bogged, never had been bottomed out, never had a front bumper dented in. Do you want to buy it? Good price.
You've left the guard out.
10.5 grand. I don't even think that's what their market value for at the moment, but I'll do you a good price, 10.5 grand. Might come with Rego and Row with you if you're bloody lucky.
I'll stick with my Ford, mate.
Oh, well, that's the problem right there. And luckily they circled it.
I've circled all of them.
They have, even the Holdens.
There's the Nissan circle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Prade's not. Well, it is.
yeah, they got a circle.
Yeah, I know. And it's a steer horns and then a circle around them.
yeah,
It's like
yeah.
cowboy horns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they're called Land Cruisers. So we just cruise along the land, Andrew, checking out the cows. All right, let's come here, Doug. Come here, Rocky. Let's get back to the car. And, oh, well,
It's just over there.
yeah, not far.
It's just there.
Well, let's get home and crush then.
I'll carry one.
You take Rocky. I'll take Doug.
I done.
What'd you do?
Well, I took a boot scraping the other day.
Yeah,
Oh, pick scraping.
yeah.
and it come out in the leaf litter. Top mossy shit.
And you got gold?
I went back to it today. I stumbled across the same spot.
Yeah.
Went over it, and that's really loud.
Yeah.
So I got down my hands and knees, said my prayers,
Yeah.
got the moss, took the moss into the scoop,
I'm listening.
and out come a nugget. It was in the moss,
Serious?
in the moss layer,
There you go.
in the roots of the moss layer.
I got a tiny little one down there in the moss, but I mean tiny, like it easily pulled out of the moss.
Not a bad sized piece. actually.
Dim sim?
Nah.
Chicken nugget?
Yeah, a bit like a chicken
Seafood stick?
nugget. No dim sum, mate.
Half a flake.
Yeah, quarter.
Well, I look forward to seeing it. All right, we've drew a square. No one go outside that square, otherwise you're out of bounds. And we're going to try and crack this stone open a bit before we get out of here, I've decided. Kapow! Kapow! Oh, like that, and like that. Oh, Jesus, it went outside the square, man. I know, I'm trying my best, Andrew. And the problem is the signal's all over this track. So if we go outside the square and we lose our... Oh no. Yeah, this is too dangerous. Because bits are flying off everywhere. A bit there, a bit there, a bit there. A bit here. Well, I like to go hard or go home. I want to go home, so I'm going hard. Yeah, it's around there somewhere. I think we're silly if we do any more. Maybe one, because I like to be crazy like that. Oh. Yeah, I'm not loving it. Andrew, hold this with both your hands, can you?
Yeah. That way it just took off.
There's gold all through the bush now. More gold. Yeah, I got chunked in the eye then. Oh, I said I wasn't going to break it up anymore, and well, here we are.
Here we
Here we are. Oh, I'm shocking. I'm unpredictable, I am.
Very unpredictable. On the big face.
Lucky, because otherwise I was about to
Go
punch.
outside the square now.
They can go outside the square. But yeah,
Two.
that was lucky because I was about to punch a cat then. I swear to God, if I had lost that gold, look out, cat. I don't even know where a cat is, but if
I'm
I
sure there'll be one here.
if I found one, look out. You wouldn't want to be a cat around me right now. Oh, no, you can actually because we got the gold.
Yeah.
All right, that sounds juicy. Oh, there's targets all over the track. Imagine we took this home and it was like a tiny little wee speck, Andrew.
Well, that's possible, isn't it?
Not with how loud it's sounding though.
No, it sounds pretty good.
Sounds really good. All right, that'll do for now. And yeah, we're going to take it home, crush up the rest with the rest of the stones, Rocky, Doug, and all the rest I've got. Let's go. Oh, pop the booty. Oh, beauty. All right, there's our stones. One. Oh, hey, Doug. Rocky. Why have I still got a glove on? I didn't drive home like that, I swear. Another stone, we don't have a name for him. Another stone. He's a no-namer either. Let's go crush him. See what we're getting. Alright, well, just show you quickly. We've cracked that first stone up. We had 2 small stones, remember? And the 2 big stones. We've still got one of the small stones left. We've still got the 2 big stones left. So that is one of the small stones crushed in there. Everything needs to be panned because we cannot see the gold in amongst that material.
This will show it.
Yeah.
We'll see this one.
Oh yeah, straight away. This is what I'm really interested in seeing though. Because we had, this is a bit of quartz, remember, Andrew?
Yeah.
It's not, it's sandstone. But we had gold, a big chunk,
Here it is.
or a couple. Oh, there goes a bit. A couple of bits of gold in this stone. So we're going to get these out. Oh, I thought he was... Oh, there's another bit there. I was going to say, I thought he was a lot bigger than that, Andrew.
Oh, yeah.
There's another piece. And I had a piece fly off the side here, mate. That one there.
Oh, I think there's a bit there too.
There's no more gold in that one, though.
Yeah, there is on that piece right there, look.
Take the torch back a bit, mate, because it's too close.
Yeah, it's right there on the edge of it.
So, take your torch back a bit. That's better. Because when you got it sticking right in the light, it actually...
There's a bit there too, I think.
Yep. I'll grab him out. Yeah, when you got the torch right down the material, though, you can't actually... It sort of reflects off the material. So another one, 4 out of that one. We'll just crush this up a bit more.
That's it. Oh,
No, there's another one right there.
little one there.
Oh, bump the camera. I didn't actually see that one. There's another one there, Andrew. Can you see him? Where's he hiding? Dunk dunk.
Oh, I didn't even see that one.
Right at ya.
Yeah.
So what do we get? Oh, there's another one. There's not another one. All right, so what do we get? Over here, Andrew. 1, 2, 3. Let's zoom in because you can barely see what I'm seeing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We've got 6 little nuggets out of that. There's a little tiny one beside him.
Yeah.
So 6. Awesome. No wonder he's a screamer. It's probably about 0.3 of a gram of gold. So it's probably about $40 odd worth of gold just in that one stone. And remember, well, you've seen it. We've got that one out. Got little stone to go and the 2 big ones. And Rocky here, Rocky really interests me. Don't worry about Doug. We're just going to do Rocky. Yeah, after we do Doug. We're going to do them all. We'll come back. All right, well, we've got Doug, we've got Rocky over the back there, we've got the 2 small stones, and I've got extremely sore hands now. Detecting all day, digging all day, coming home and dollying. I probably need a better method. I think I might reach out to Stumpy and look at getting a Stumpy rock crusher. Awesome bit of kit, and look, I think I might need it for future with all the stones we're bringing home. So we had the small stone there in the turbo pan crushed up, and he's a funny looking material. I don't know if he's going to have gold now, looking at that. We've got the next little stone crushed up just in the no-name brand pan. Cool pan though. A cheap pan and a great pan. And this material here looks perfect. All that quartz, smashed quartz and slate, sandstone. He's going to definitely have gold. We've got Doug over the back here, Kiwi Doug. And he is going to be awesome. I can't wait to see what's in him. Remember, he was that real dark stone, but he had the quartz, quartz sort of teeth, jaggedy sort of quartzy teeth coming out the top. We were showing Andrew in the bush, and he looked awesome. And then over the back here in the 2 pans, we've got Rocky. Rocky was so big, he blew out into 2 pans, because otherwise you pan it off in 1 pan, and it's just too much material. So we have divided Rocky up into 2 pans. So we've technically got 5 pans to pan off now, but only the 4 stones. 4 stones. And Andrew's taken off. He's went home. He had 0.16 of a gram today, so he did really well. And we have currently a bit over half a gram detected gold. I haven't shown it on the scales, but I quickly threw it on. So we've got a bit over half a gram. Now I want to get to a gram, but we need to see what's in these pans first. So I'm going to go refresh the coffee. We're going to come out and put water in each pan. We're going to get into the good shed, the shed next door, with the lighting, the better lighting, what have you. It's not the next door neighbour's shed, don't worry, it is my shed. But we'll get next door in that shed, and better lighting. We'll pan off every pan, and we're going to see if we can get over the gram. Let's go. That's the only problem hunting late into the day. You lose daylight so quick. I miss daylight savings. We'll go turn that off. It's so cold too. It's only like 2 degrees right now. And it's 6:40. I'm about to go have my tea. So we'll get this panning done really quickly. I said to Helene I don't have to do it tonight. It's more that I want to, because I want to know my final weight for today. And see if I've got that gram. What are we starting with? Let's start with this one. Oh, this is going to be cold. Ooh. I'm going to do a couple of, or just do a 1-hand pan on this. See what we get. The main thing with the bucket of water here is, see how it just goes brown and dirty so quick? We want to lose that straight away. And then re-agitate that material. Drop the pan down. Lowest point of your pan is right down there, basically. And that's where all the gold is falling as I'm agitating back and forth. This little pan, they're great too. It's only a little $8 cheap pan from a local store, and they're awesome because you can really one-hand pan, no worries, as long as you don't have too much material in there. So agitated enough, and let's just do a quick pan, see what we're going to get out of this one. It's really, I used to do tests too when I was out in the goldfields, you know, on creeks and whatnot, just see how quick I could pan, and then re-pan again, see if I'd lost any gold. And a lot of time you can pan around really quick, pretty confidently that you're not going to lose that gold, not unless it's super small, super fine. There he is. That's what we're after. So he didn't have, get off my finger, he didn't have the biggest sound in him, but he definitely had gold. Turn him around there, and wet fingers, I'll try and zoom in. There we go, one little piece of gold out of that first little stone. So just a quick rough pan. To be honest, that material could be crushed up a little bit more. And look, we'll even pan it off one more time. We're not done with that pan, we're just done for now. So first little piece, he's actually got a bit of stone stuck on the back of him too. First little piece, we'll put off to the side with the scales. We'll get on to the next pan. We won't show them all, we'll just come back and show the results. Alright, we've made a mess. We've finished with a bucket of water. That can go out of the shed now. All this material that we've crushed and panned off, it's not what I thought. Let's just run you through what we did. So we'll take him off over there. We'll put him with him, because there's nothing to see in that bottom pan. I'll get to that in a minute. So the first pan that we did, we had a little turbo pan there mixed up with some material, which I was not confident on. The first pan that we did over the back there, full of quartz, great pan, and we got out that piece that we end up putting on the scales on the whales over the back there. And in actual fact, that can go into the little pan right now. So that was the first piece of gold that we got from the first pan that we showed on film. The second turbo pan with that look funny material had nothing in it. So that was a dud. And then we moved on to Douglas. He's a winner. We'll get to him in a second. But Rocky over here, just quickly, I don't know what's going on. Well, I think I do. I think I need to crush up that material a lot more, because you can just see it's quite big material still. I zoomed in there pretty far. But there could be, look, lots more gold hiding in that, and lots more gold hiding in this one, because all we got out were those 3 little specks up the back there. Not too bad, but as I said, nothing in that bottom pan. And I really expected, like I classified that one with the fine grade classifier, and I honestly expected this pan to have a bit, but this one to be loaded. So the fact that this one had no gold in it, I said I think I need to crush that material again, and we will do that. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, twink. Now, that's Rocky, and that's the first 2 little stones. Just trying to remind myself what was going on. And now for Douglas, old dog, hey? Don't mind my poor Kiwi accent. We got this stonker. Crazy, awesome piece of gold. That's the biggest piece of gold today. So, and look at him. He looks so cool. So wiggly. Awesome. I don't know what Andrew would call that one. He's not a seafood stick. He's not a dim sim. Maybe he's a stretched out seafood stick. Maybe he's a seafood stick that was in the fryer too long and had a bit of a blowout at the side, as they do. Twink, no, a little bit of gold. So yeah, look, long story short, we will reclassify, crush up, classify and pan off that material. And I'm pretty certain there's going to be more gold, because that big rocky stone, I know I'm being a little bit silly calling them names, but just so we know, that big stone that we had, the big rocky stone, he screamed off quite a bit, and yes, we broke him up on the track, but I'm confident we didn't lose any gold. He had a real big chunky ironstone piece around the back, and there was no signals in that, and that's a lot of what we broke off. And around the other side was sandstone, what have you, and that was where all the signals were coming from. That's where all the gold was. So we're going to add all that over into here, and that is all our crushed out of the rock gold. Basically, the other pieces are already in the pan there off to the side that aren't clean. They were plucked out by me and Andrew on the shed floor before. So let's do it. Pan on, and 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. There are only 3 zeros. I lied. And we'll put all our gold on. 0.55. Stop bumping the camper, Andrew. Oh, he's not here. That's all right. 0.56, and our detected gold. Throw on top. I'm hoping for my gram. Oh, you're joking. 0.93. That's exactly what Andrew guessed I'd get. Before in the shed when he took off, he said, you'll get 0.93 like the other day, mate. Oh, we're in between 0.92, 0.94. I'd call that 0.94. That's 0.93. Well, there you go, Andrew. 0.94. Anyway, 0.94 of gold approximately at the moment is around about $161, give or take. I haven't checked the gold price today, but there we go. Awesome, awesome run. We'll just put this other pan back on. Oh, it's a little bit funny. Why is it funny? Those pans weigh the same. I think the scales have been a bit funny. We're just going to double check that. Off, on. 0.9. Last little bit. Oh, look, now it's went down. 0.90. Look, round about $160 worth of gold, and I thank you for joining us today. I thank you for joining us all our adventures. We really do have a lot of fun out there, and being a little bit silly today. I'm not going to cut or edit a lot of stuff today. I feel like it's best off to leave it in there for that bit of fun that it creates for you guys to enjoy watching. So, and that's going to wrap us up. So Andrew's gone home, and for the next week or so, I am flying solo. So I don't think I'll be going back to the car for lunch. I think I'll literally just be taking my lunch in my backpack, cruising on out in the bush and staying out there all day. And I'm really going to try and top up for the month of June, because currently with that gram and a couple of other grams that we've got, well, we've only got about 3 or 4 grams for the whole month of June. And last month we did spot on 19, so 19 grams, over half an ounce. So we're lacking for June, but we're going to try and make up for it this week, and I look forward to seeing you there. Before we go to, or as we go, I should say, I'm going to drop all the names of all the people there supporting me as paid members. I haven't done it, and I should be doing it, and I want to do it. So look, stay tuned. Paid members, you'll see your name flash up, and I thank you. And not only paid members, monthly members, but I thank everybody for watching, everybody tuning in, for the gold, for the coins and relics, for everything. We're going to do a lot more, and there's a lot more to come and enjoy. And I thank you once again. We'll see you next time.